Hello, everyone. How are you doing out there this week? We're going into the week of the 15th, starting Monday. So it's going to be action packed with lots of activity around the 19th, the new moon, Mars going into Capricorn. So that's going to give a boost to Capricorn sun signs. And let's see, Venus is still in Sag. And so Mars and Venus are pulling away. There's a lot going on in the sky with Three Eye Atlas. If some of you are keeping up with that, I had a dream about it last night, and it was like I was told that it was the Hopi prophecy of the Blue Star. But I don't always go with. It just depends what the symbolism is, and it's about a new beginning. That seems to be what a lot of people are feeling about it. Other psychics and people who like to prophesize. There's a new energy definitely coming in 2026. There's no question with planetary movements, Saturn and Neptune going into Aries around mid-February. And the year changes, 2026 resonates to the number 1. So that's a new beginning, new initiatives. The tarot card, it's the Magician. So we've got some good initiatives going forward one way or the other. Depends on, of course, with everything, how the energy is used and the probabilities of the vibration of the time that we are trying to push forward some kind of action on the earth plane. Mind, body, emotion, spirit. So still looks like there's something, I feel like something big is going to happen, mostly with Three Eye Atlas and some of the energy that's coming in around that. Other asteroids, other visitors from other places. So I want to kind of do a reading on where we're at right now with that. So I'm going to lower the cards here, lower to see the cards. Okay, so we can see this clearly. So just for this week, 3 cards. Very general reading. The world. Three Eye Atlas at the end of the week, the new moon, lots of energy. Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, there's changes. It's like maturity. Someone with maturity will come forward. There'll be a call for justice. So, don't know who the King of Cups is in terms of it being a person. But it does stand for maturity, just generally speaking. So, and the Queen of Swords is getting our vision clear, getting ourselves into better intentions for evolution, which is what the Wheel of Fortune represents, evolution. So that could be that the Wheel of Fortune has the Sphinx up at the top, which symbolizes knowledge. And there's this, it's kind of like, I think it's called an Anubis, which means like the lower forces, like the little demon down here. And then there's the 4 points of in the sky, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. The eagle up here. And the angel is Aquarius, the eagle, and yeah. So there's some kind of major growth And maybe this has something to do with the Middle East, because I just noticed the symbolism for the Torah is right here, wheel of destiny turning. So what's in the sky may represent as above, so below, some kind of justice coming. So I'm gonna keep that there. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. It helps grow the channel, and I'll read on things. And I was thinking of doing a free 1 hour where I could do readings for people, just a 3-card pull on one question. But you got to put it in the comments if you're interested. It's more likely to be on a Saturday morning. So shuffling right now to look at this big change coming up this week. So a lot of earth changes going on. More than usual, I think. So we still have Uranus in Taurus. So this energy is going to go. Uranus rules change. Taurus has been changing a lot of our money, security, what is dependable, money securities and things like that. And I think in 2026, it will have new ideas about, maybe it's cryptocurrencies, but new ideas about the exchange of goods. Let me put it that way in a general way, because with these tariffs, let's pull some cards on the US and the tariffs, so that could be changing. I'm just doing 3 cards here using the weight deck. It's going to go forward with the Chariot. Victory, success. This is the tariffs. And the Lovers representing partnerships. So looks like something new with the Lovers, 6 of Wands, and the Chariot. And this could be a leader that emerges. So the tariffs. So worldly relationships like China and Russia and what America does with those countries, Canada. Looks like some kind of new partnering going on. They're going to move forward with the Chariot. Looks like, I think I need a qualifier for this victory card. Like, who is going to feel good about the tariffs? Oh, no. New beginning. Emotional security. New beginning. Something new coming up with that. Kind of, I wonder if it has anything to do with the pending war with Venezuela. The pending war. I don't feel like that really answered the question about the tariffs. Let's see. Any clarity about the tariffs? Maybe that Lover's card representing new partners with new kind of big box retail companies, corporate people. I don't know. What's going on with the tariffs? Asking again, America, the tariffs, the consumer. Try 4 cards. Will the prices go up or down? They stay the same. Well, the Seven of Swords is not really a good card. It represents somebody trying to get away with something, somebody trying to steal. And who we don't know, the High Priestess upside down behind the scenes. So someone behind the scenes, some in the White House. So it looks like whatever is going on with the steal, it will be successful for the people in the White House, but it's an unknown. Dealings behind the scenes that are unknown. This government is so corrupt. I think that's where I want to go next, is who is stealing. Qualify that. Sometimes qualifiers can help. Sometimes tarot doesn't give an answer. Just kind of gives you a hint about what's going on. All right, so let's go. Who's trying to do the steal? Show me, man, woman, somebody. Oops, nope. Just says the Tower. So people in high places will be brought down, is what I think this means, because lightning hits the tower of security and false identifications, false beliefs. And people are falling down, so there'll be people that are going to be knocked off the throne, which kind of leads me to think about, well, is this about Congress doing something about the administration? That would be the next question. Is Congress going to do something about the administration? Yes or no? I use my pendulum for this. Yeah, they are. What percentage of Congress is now together on doing something about the Trump administration? So a percentage, 40%. How many Republicans are leaving the Congress? Individuals. I don't know, 2 or 3 right now, something like that. But I don't trust that per se, because people change their minds. They always make deals. All right, let's see. There's indicators here that people trying to get away with some kind of steal. Like I said, things are going to be revealed this week. It's a lot of strong energy. New moon. And Capricorn new moon. Well, it's actually in Sag, 28 degrees, so it's really late Sag. Maybe solstice is on the 21st, Sunday, and that's when the sun enters Capricorn in the morning on that day. So I don't know, it just, something big is going to be revealed. Now everybody wants to know whether Donald Trump is going to make it to another year. I don't know. Seems to get the best medical. Donald Trump's health. Can I ask about this right now? The president. How good is his health? Everybody says it's terrible, but whatever he's doing, he's still 70% good. Will he remain in office 2026? Excuse me. Now then I get a lower vibration, 40%. So could be a change for him coming up. Maybe it's not about the health as much as, maybe it's not physical health, but mental health. How can I ask that question? Trump's health issues, are they mental? How much of it is mental? 50%. How much of it is physical? Almost 60%. Is his health declining at all? Yes or no, please? Can I ask that? I get a yes, but what is the percentage? I mean, he's pumped up with stuff, so his medical protocols. So it's hard to know somebody's destiny sometimes because, especially with the karma, it involves the whole world and world karma. And we know that world karma is changing. People are rising and falling. 3 cards about Trump and Venezuela and the war with Maduro, cartels, the oil. It's about one more. Well, we got the 7 of Wands, which is fighting somebody, keeping up the pretense or the message, the bullying. Death is the end here, and then the good old days. Could also mean, too, that the U.S. is doing its world interference with world leaders, deposing people, CIA stuff. The King of Wands can represent bullying. That's certainly going on right now with this war. Something will end, the Death card, whether it's there, U.S. trying to be the marshal of the world, trying to make everyone toe the line. Something about the good old days, the politics of the good old days. So this is what's going on right now. Burdens. People will be burdened by it. Venezuela, will it be liberated from Maduro? Yeah, and there's a woman behind this effort. What's her name? Maria Machado, something like that. But it's about this war thing or this pressure to go down there and get the minerals. It's all about the money. So the bullying and could be a pretense to get them to do whatever. Trump wants to make a deal with them, but I don't see a deal here. I see bullying. If there was a deal, there'd be like the Lovers or the 2 of Cups. People coming together. Okay, so expect there to be some big changes. We're having like an extended Indian summer out here in Arizona. Usually it's not this warm, 75 degrees. So I think it's going to be a colorful Christmas, meaning no snow, but lots of pretty lights out there. There'll be a new message about it. New communications, Christmas coming up. And let's see, the moon is in Pisces and Aquarius for those 2 nights. Aquarius on Christmas Eve and Pisces on Christmas Day. So it'll be a sensitive, emotional, somewhat detached, and then somewhat compassionate for most. We may think about how we can create more peace in the world with the moon in Pisces on Christmas Day. What we hold in our hearts is important. How we look into our hearts, how we convey a message from the heart, how we give charity. Look to give charity. Another cup here, the Knight of Cups. Could bring about a new message about charity, a new message. Keep thinking about Ukraine. Nope, that's still not a good place. The devil represents the limitations and restrictions and greed and avarice, and so there may still be some kind of false messaging going on about these wars. Gonna leave it there for now. Okay, so like and subscribe, and if you have some questions about the cards, leave them in the comments. Anything, okay. Thanks for watching. Have a good Christmas, before Christmas week. What? Enjoy your time. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.